Want to delve a little deeper into that with Reagan Maggi in for Lee Goldberg tonight. So Reagan, tell us, what can they expect? It's a Cat 2 by the time it hits?
So the interesting thing about a hurricane, it isn't so much the winds, but it's the storm surge. So for us up here, how we would remember that is Superstorm Sandy.
Oh, and trust me, we all know that.
Right. So it wasn't, the wind was part of it, yes, with the electricity, but it was that wind pushing the surge, the ocean on land. So that's what the concern is right now. And then once it hits over the Yucatan, where it could shred a little bit, it could regain strength because the water's still warm in the Gulf, not normally warm. So that's the fuel that adds the power.
Re-intensifies.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so get us into the 4th of July now. I mean, everybody's making their plans.
Yeah.
Can they ditch the storms?
Oh, yeah, they just gotta get us. We're like, oh, shut up, you're really making me sweat up here. Yeah, so we have a couple of spotty showers brewing in the atmosphere right now. That's more northwest of the city. We're talking Scranton, Pennsylvania. You're starting to fire up. That's just because of the humidity, the heat, the instability in the atmosphere. The air quality is still good, but it's more uncomfortable today than it was yesterday. If you step outside, you'll feel it, and it's going to feel very cozy for the rest of the evening. 84 degrees right now under those mostly cloudy skies. Satellite and radar, here's the picture. Like I said, Scranton, they're starting to fire up right here into the Pocono Mountains. When we zoom in on the approach, we can see places like Damascus. Now, that is in Wayne County. That's in Pennsylvania, along the Pocono Mountain region. Heading into places like Sullivan and Ulster. We are looking in the northern fringes of our viewing area. That's where you're going to start seeing those storms fire up. Right now, though, the temperatures, we're still warm throughout our area. Up in that area, we're just talking about 87 degrees in Sussex, 84 Newburgh, Poughkeepsie, you're at 85. Head down to our area, we're still warm in the mid-80s, feeling more like the upper 80s because of that humidity. And then we look at the next 12 hours. Not looking too bad. It's going to be, again, that warm night tonight. We're going to be feeling more like we're in the 80s. The storm potential, it is there. It doesn't look like it's going to fire up, make a line of storms, and be an intense storm at all. Spotty showers here and there. Overall, fireworks are going off. 9:25 here in the city for the Macy's fireworks display. It will feel more like 80, so I'll just cover that right now. It's not going to feel like the temperature the thermometers read. Warm and humid as well. So we look at the rain chances. A lot of questions beyond today. We have those spotty storms in the atmosphere. We're looking at a good potential for storms on Friday, but even better for Saturday. Saturday looks like it might be a more intense day. We could look at damaging winds, some hail, and that rainfall as well. Then it dies down for the weekend, and then on Monday, or Tuesday rather, we could see another round of storms coming through. The future cast. We're bumping this up at 6 o'clock tonight. The fireworks aren't happening yet. People might be still in the cookout mode. Where are those storms likely? This is a future cast, so there's a likelihood that we can see something go through Manhattan into Coney Island, even through Hunterdon in New Jersey, the Hunterdon County. Then we bump it up to 8:15 tonight. Again, Central Park, we could still see some cool down because it's a little humid. We need a little refresher. Just think of it that way. Even into Ocean and Monmouth counties in Jersey, and also in Union County in New Jersey as well. Northwest of the city looks like it's decent. Poughkeepsie might get a pop-up thunderstorm as well, but these are pop-up. Look how quick it happens, because after that 8:15, you don't see much in the way of storms at all. The next thing firing up will be tomorrow afternoon, right after lunchtime. Okay, let's do a big quick rewind of today. So the high 85 degrees, warm and muggy, 73 as your low. We go tomorrow. Going to feel more like the lower 90s. And here's your 7-day spread. Not looking too bad. Again, Friday we could see some intense, or rather Saturday we can see some intense storms. But the overall theme in this, afternoons, we likely will see some pop-up storms. It's just how it's breaking down for those summer, the summer season, and that's just with the weather, the heat, the humidity, and all that combined. On Sunday, we will see a bit of a break in the humidity department, and will likely be dry as well.
Oh, dry is very good.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Very good, so people can enjoy their festivities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you,
okay. Thanks, Reagan. Well, the cost to rent a city bike, it's on the rise. Coming up, how much more you'll have to pay to ride and when the price hike goes into effect.
Plus, what Senator Menendez said to reporters after his defense lawyers rested their case in his federal bribery trial.
And phase 2 of the MTA's G-Line renovation plan begins tomorrow. What it means for your commute ahead.
Celebrate